guys, it is me, Miss Media, and I have been thinking a lot about what I want to do with my channel. Don't worry, I'm not quitting. Don't intend to quit for a long time. I at least want to get to monetization first and being able to have a channel where I make some money off of this puppy. So that is not what this announcement is. Don't worry, anybody. I'm not going anywhere. But that being said, I was talking to my dad the other day, and he was surprisingly telling me that he thinks this is what I should focus on. Oh, okay. I figured he wouldn't want me to spend so much time doing this, but apparently he's okay with it, so okay. But we were talking, and he was pointing out that I should probably have a little bit more structure on my channel. Because right now, all my channel is shorts and an occasional live stream. And shorts work for some people. They work mostly for me, but in the back of my mind, I am always going, you know, is this going to be enough? Is this going to be able to sustain me? Are people going to get bored of this and leave? Because unlike a lot of other people, I don't do skits. I just do me talking to the camera. I'm not a skit person. I'm not great at scripting, even though one of my channels is probably going to be scripted, but that's another thing entirely. I don't do, like, wigs and skits and stuff. So, I was thinking about it. I was thinking, what can I do to keep people on the channel? What can I do to keep people interested in me? Because I know right now I have the movie reviews I do every single month. I have the film room. I have the TV room, which I haven't done a lot more out about, and I apologize. I need to do more with that. But basically, I was trying to figure out how could I make this work, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I do 10 minutes of nerd-related stuff every single day? Doesn't matter what it is. Whether it be a review of some kind, talking about the industry, talking about news-related stories, talking about gossip, talking about controversies, answering questions. Why don't I do that? And that is why I am announcing to everybody 10-minute Nerdout, where I just do 10 minutes of nerd talk every single day. I'm not sure if this one's going to count, because I'm not sure if this is going to make it all the way to 10 minutes, but I promise you in the future I'm going to try and push them to 10 minutes, because I want to do 10 minutes and not 5. I want you guys to get as much content as you possibly can. So with that being said, instead of having like individual rooms, instead of having the room on screen, it'll just be 10-minute Nerdout. And if I need to tell you, I'll tell you the room, basically. So like, hi, and this is the TV room, or this is the game room, or this is the film room, or whatever it is that needs to come with it, that I need to talk about. Now, the top 10 list will still be longer. So, at the end of the year, I'll do my top 10 worst movies I've seen this year, top 10 best movies I've seen this year, top 10 anime of the year, top 10 worst anime of the year. I will still do that, and that will still be longer. That will still be a full thing, so that's not going to be just 10 minutes. But, everything else is just going into this segment, and I want to make something clear to people, because I know people are going to ask. This is not a podcast. This is not going to go on the podcast channel. Other stuff is going to go on the podcast channel. This is a live stream, or not even a live stream. This is a live segment, which I'm going to do. And this is also going to include, like, media of the month, because I was thinking of doing a media of the month at the beginning of every month, not the end, the beginning. So, like, anime of the month, cartoon of the month, book of the month, I don't know if I'm going to do a game of the month, but you basically get the drift. I'm trying to actually push this to 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to push this to 10 minutes, because I'm sorry, it might seem like I'm rambling now. Other announcements. Still working on the other channel. The one I'm not mentioning the name of right now because I want to keep it separate from this, but I'm still working on that. I need to work on making the podcasts because I have a schedule I want to do. As of right now, the podcasts are going to be the Cinema Pit, the Anime Pit, Bar Brawl, which is, Brawl Rescue, which is going to be a bar rescue podcast, because I know Alana Feynman has the podcast about Gordon Ramsay, so I'm like, I want to do something different, and I want to go in the other direction, and I want to talk about bar rescue, because bar rescue is equally awesome. I love them both, but she's covered Kitchen Nightmare, so I'm going to cover bar rescue. So, Brawl Rescue, the Cinema Pit, the Anime Pit, and if I can get people to help me, if I can find co-hosts, I'm also going to have the Anime Swap Me podcast and the Crime Time podcast, which are podcasts where I give someone an anime and they watch it and we talk about it, and a podcast where we go through a whole season of a crime show. I might do Crime Time on my own at first. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And finally, the Tokusatsu Night podcast, which is a podcast where I cover a Tokusatsu show. Like, right now, I believe I'm doing Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers and Russia Sentai Togyuger, because they both have seiyus I really, really like. So, that's basically it. Starting tomorrow, this is going to be a lot less rambly, and it's going to actually be 10 minutes. And it's going to be 10 minutes of me talking about something, I think. I don't know if I actually have anything yet, but I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I apologize for that. But, yeah. 10-minute nerd out every day. Preferably every day. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, and I'm sorry if this seems really rambly. I'm actually working on that. I'm actually working to get to the point where I'm less rambly and I'm more focused. But, yeah, so 2 minutes left. Do I have anything else to talk about? Because I'm trying to get it to 10 minutes. Let me think if I have anything else to talk about. Oh yeah, I'm going to Anime Boston this year. But, I haven't decided if I'm going to Otakon, so Anime Boston's probably going to be one of the ones that I talk about out in the 10-minute podcast. Why did I say podcast? I'm sorry. In the 10-minute nerd out segments. Also, that does include the DC-a-thon every month. So, y'all can look forward to that. This one is only going to be about 9 minutes, and I'm sorry about that. But I promise the future ones are going to be 10. So, there you go, and I will see you tomorrow.